Hi everyone, this is Vicky with Vicky's Tigger Tales. Welcome to my channel where we talk, swap, and unbox all things Disney. And today's video is a planner video for June. So I went ahead and started off just filling in some of the important dates for June. I already got it decorated with just some cute little classic Mickeys. I use this to go ahead and make sure that I keep everything organized. I also like this page because it shows me everything that's going on, and if there's room for other places or anything else to come over, and you know, like on a certain day, if there's something going on, I know that, you know, on Saturday or Fridays I've got these two that are open. So this is a real important page for me because this is the one that I usually try to keep open for my husband to look at so he can see what's going on for the whole month. So I already kind of started a couple of pages, as I always do. I do have one blank one, or I started one that I wanted to kind of finish on this video. So the first page, I found these great stickers that are beautiful flowers from a company, and I'll link that down below. I just ordered a couple of boxes of different kinds of stickers from different companies and different Etsy shops. So I wanted to go ahead and put some of those together and see what those pages ended up looking like. And I love this old-fashioned kind of rose and butterfly look. So I covered up this area, and I usually write my bills in it, so I went ahead and put that, what's left, to go ahead and keep track of, as I usually always do on this little side panel of what we've paid and what we have left to do. So we've got a couple of things already filled out, like we went and saw Maverick that day. That was a great movie, by the way. Go see it. Not sponsored if I need to say that or not, but nonetheless. So here's the first page, and then I thought, for summer, because June is starting to get hot here in Arizona, Moana, I was like, I want to kind of like add those vibes, because she's got the ocean, she's got, you know, some water and water fun sailing stuff going on. So I thought that would be perfect to kind of just remind myself to stay cool because it's already in the hundreds. It's supposed to be 118 this Thursday, and I'm not looking forward to it. So, yeah, Arizona can get very toasty. This is the page that I've started that we'll go ahead and finish off together, but I wanted to also show you this page, which I thought was super cute. This is actually an Etsy shop that I ordered these stickers from. It's called, let's see, Sweet Ride Signs. And they were just the cutest thing. It reminded me of strawberry shortcake way back in the day when my sister and I were young. It was like remembering that someone had made us some strawberry shortcake dresses that my mom put us in. So I just, you know, felt a little nostalgic. And then I love lemons and lemonade, and this color palette I thought was super cute for summer, and it just brightened up this page so beautifully. So I'll go ahead and get into this one. Oh, actually I have one more page. I forgot there's another one that I started off for Pride. I wanted to do something Pride related for, excuse me, for the month of June. And there was a couple of, like this little area right here was actually a stencil, excuse me, that I got in my last a mailer that I got. I've got some stencils, and I thought that was kind of a cool way to go ahead and use some of them. It's just to draw some really pretty, it has flowers, I have one that has bows, and then I use this one to just write out Pride. So happy Pride, and how you can incorporate different things into your planner to make it more fun. So I've got this scalloped edge, there's scalloped edges on this one as well, and a smaller one on that. So just so many different things that you can use to make those planners really pretty and just keep you engaged in using it all the time. I have several different planners and I use them constantly. So let's see, excuse me. Go ahead and get into getting this one put together. Let's see here. I like that rose and that pink color that's in these flowers in the Mickey and Minnie. So I thought I'd go ahead and look into this book and see what I could find. And I'm loving this book. I love the, oh, here's a real pretty glitter Mickey head. Let's just stick that there. Kind of play some of the pink tones off of this as well. Oh, I love this. Ginger says this one all the time, have the courage to be kind. I want to put the sticker on here. Got some of that deep purple. I love that color. It's one of my favorites. Let's see if we can find some more pale pink. I have a ton of different sticker books that I go through usually. This one I just wanted to go ahead and kind of keep a little more on the uniform side with the same color palette that I'm already got in that main sticker. So I found a cute little mini one that says beauty is found within. Oh, I love that saying. That's really pretty. Let's stick her up here. And let's see here. Put a few more of these little flowers and stuff on this. I'm gonna fill out the page a little more. Take some of that white space away. Color it up. I don't have any rhyme or reason to how I do my planners. It's just what feels right and what looks good. I really like to just make sure at least that I keep a little bit of the writing room on there, so I have, oh come on, this one's getting a little temperamental. Come on now. Okay, let's take this off of here and bend it a little bit to get it off. There we go. Adding color, just adding some interest and making it super pretty, but still being able to write down what I need to write down on it. So let's put this one like right in here. Oh, that one doesn't show up very well. So that's kind of, I mean, I don't really have a method. I just, you know, I go with what feels right. What I did want to talk about too a little bit is this month is, I usually do like a word or phrase of the month, and this one is just going to be about saving. So there's so many different tips and tricks that you can do to kind of save and help budget the, you know, especially if you're saving for something like a Disney trip, that you can do to put a little more money aside for that. So I wrote down on my, love these half sheets, a couple of different tips. The first one is to defer any non-essential or impulse buys for 30 days. You know, the I'm at the counter and I see this I have to have, or those little last minute whatevers. Just try to do what you can to defer them for 30 days, and then put that, what you would have bought, put that in a jar or some kind of like bank that you cannot like open. I had seen, or have actually, a couple of different jugs. I actually have a coin jug that looks like the jug that they have in the movie Up, that my husband and I put all of our extra change into. And when it gets filled up, we take it down to one of those coin bank things and cash it in. So that's one way, it's just loose change and then deferring any kind of impulse buys for the 30 days. Cancel any unnecessary subscriptions. So there's a couple of different apps that can help you with that, but you know, you're paying for something that you don't use anymore, or you don't even know that you're paying for it anymore. Go through your credit card statement, look to see what charges are going on there. If it's let's just say it's an app, or like my husband and I have Fire Stick. So say for instance it's Fire Stick, and we don't watch, let's just say Hulu, which we do, but Hulu anymore, cancel it. That's a monthly payment that actually can add up. The next one, sign up for rewards and loyalty programs. There's a lot of different apps, companies, credit cards, bank cards that actually give you rewards back to like when you spend money. So take advantage of some of those things. There's a couple of different apps that actually give you discounts and will save up and set aside for you whatever savings you had made. Use those. If you cash them out into gift cards, put that gift card aside in an envelope, don't use it, and then you can use it for your trip, especially if it's a gift card for like American Express or some kind of just like cash gift card. Buy with cash instead of a credit card. A lot of credit card companies are going to be charging you interest on the credit card purchases that you have. So you want to, if you can, buy it for cash instead. I don't actually have or use a credit card at all. Everything my husband and I do, we do with cash. If we don't have the cash to do it, we don't do it. We save up for it. Keep a record of all your credit card expenses. So I suggest to go ahead and get like a little, and actually this might tie into what I'm going to show you also next, is get a little journal or like some kind of budget tracker. This is from my last journal junk box. You can use, you know, even something like simple as this to go ahead and keep track of whatever budget you have, you know, what you spend, where you can cut costs, and so on. One of the other things that I am really, and it kind of ties into the next thing too, is to cut out any excess and reevaluate often your bills. So we all know that we can, you know, contact some of our bills and look and see how we can save. So if you've got, say, your cable, just as for instance, your cable bill, call the company, see if they've got any specials going on that you qualify for. Sometimes you don't need to have as much, like the highest or top. You can still run your computers or whatever you're doing with maybe a little bit of a lesser plan, and then save some money as far as that's concerned. A lot of us work from home now. That may not be the best example, but it is one. So it's always also really good to see about any insurance, car insurance, home insurance, renter's insurance, any of that. Shop around. I do that every 6 months to a year, and usually find that there is another company that will give me a better rate. So actually just changed over to another company in my car insurance and saved, I think, like $50 a month, which $50 a month can add up pretty well, pretty quickly. And here's another thing that we do too. Start thinking in terms of what are the things that you want to buy when you're there. So let's just say you're going to Disney. You put aside, you know, like you don't have your Starbucks coffee for you know, a few days. That can add up to buying that pen or buying that breakfast or whatever that you want in the morning over on your trip. So cutting back and kind of monetizing, or not monetizing, but thinking about the what you're spending out and spending on certain items. I kind of like think in the fact that, oh, if I spend that, or if I cut my insurance and I've got it now $50 a month less, that $50 is going to, you know, fill up my gas tank once to get over there. So So, you know, just think about some of that stuff. It can help, you know, in your savings, and making the cuts that you make not seem so like an inconvenience, if you will. Cooking at home. My husband and I love to go out to eat, but just doing it maybe once a week instead of a couple of times a week can really cut down. So start cooking at home was a really great idea. And then you set savings goals. If you know that your trip is going to cost you X amount of dollars, try to figure out where you can cut and see how quickly that adds up, or how long it's going to take you to get to that point. Then, I already talking about your checking your insurance policies. When you make those changes, just as a insurance person for the last 17 years, make sure that your policies are giving you the exact same coverage before you make that move. So if you can still have the same coverage or even more coverage, don't switch and think that you're saving something and getting your and then jeopardizing your coverage, because you don't want to do that either. Just pro tip. Downgrade any services. We kind of already talked about that with the cable bill. Lowering your energy bill, turning off or unplugging like small appliances, turning off your computer. I use a fan during the day. I leave my thermostat at 78 in my home, and then when it gets unbearable, I'll turn on the AC down 1 degree just to kind of, you know, get it to be a little more comfortable for a little bit, especially if I'm working. But I have a fan next to my desk that really kind of helps with that. Have a no spend day, or have a no spend day every week. You would be surprised as how quickly that can add up or have an impact on your budget. And then make sure to take advantage of any kind of workplace discounts that you have. I know for my company we have the Perks at Work kind of program that saves money on all kinds of different things that you want to do. So that's always a really good way to be able to take advantage, especially if there's some tickets that you can get to the parks, to different places. I know there was one for Universal, for SeaWorld, all kinds of different things. So look into that to see if there's going to be any kind of savings for you. So one of the things that I've decided to do monthly is called the Journal Junk Sack. It is a stationery mailer that is, I think I pay about $30 with shipping, and they send me journals, stationery stuff, and a cute little pack. So I wanted to show that. This is all of their social media and how to order, and I'll have all this information listed down below as well. But this week, or this month, the pack was super cute. It had kind of like a Caribbean feel to it. So the first thing that they sent over, and I thought was like perfect for this spread, was this cute little pineapple pen. It's a fine tip pen and writes in black ink. It's actually wonderful. Let's see, what do I have going on? Pen. Let's see. Okay, we have Year of the Ear. I'll put post, and I think it's 9 a.m. my time that I need to put it on. So perfect little pen for the planner. It writes very nicely, nice and neat, doesn't smear. Another thing that they sent in was this really pretty kind of kaleidoscope looking little card, and it just says, "I'm grateful for a wonderful new day." And it's one of the things that I would probably just set up on my desk just to keep that as a reminder. You can also, you know, use it on your planner. You can tape that to there if you wanted to. The other things are super kind of cute. They throw in some different things every month, which I really like. This month they threw in this little face mask, and it is called the Tropics face mask, and it's supposed to brighten, tighten, and escape to the tropics. So My husband and I certainly do like Sunday, like fun day, but self-care, and that'll definitely be something that we use, or I use. And then they added these wonderful like 3D little stickers, or yeah, they're stickers, and they have it's like just this tropical feel. It's more like a scrapbook. I do scrapbook as well, not as much as I'd like to, but I do, you know, work on one. I would absolutely use this if I had gone on like a Caribbean cruise or a Disney cruise maybe. That would be kind of cool. So very cute. They did send me these washi tapes. This washi tape set is really cute. It has all kinds, I won't take them out, but you can see them here. Beautiful florals right here. There's like a very pretty green leaf neutral. There's the rose colored with the pinks and greens. This looks kind of like a stamp. We've got some gold foil leaf stuff. There's yellow. There's the pink right here. That, what does it say? It says beautiful, sweet, lovely, all the wonderful little sayings or words, and then this has got like houses and stuff on it, so super cute. I love this washi tape. Actually, this would be really pretty in that rose area that I showed you before. Should have actually opened up earlier so I could have used it. And then they always also send you a notebook, which I love this. This is so pretty. I love this like coral kind of color, and the bird on here. The inside of the book itself has those really cool leaves on it, and then it's all lined. On the side it is like this gold, like gold edging on here. So it was a very, very pretty journal that they sent over. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I always try to include some really cool tips and tricks to what I use the planner for if we are going through and doing something special. We talked about that, but I really wanted to talk about savings. This is actually probably should have talked about it a little bit earlier in the year, as it's vacation time or school's out for summer. So, but I don't think it's any, you know, I don't think it's a bad time, any time, to start saving for the things that we want to enjoy. So thank you very much for watching and listening and sharing in some fun time with me. And as always, your support means so much to me. I really appreciate you guys. I love you all, and ta-ta for now.